I see you. So you guys asked for it, and here is part 2. Thank you so much for putting the peace sign emoji in the comments. I like when you guys listen. I like when we work together. This is part 2 to my get to know me video, where I asked my followers on Instagram to send me questions so they could get to know me. So we've got some random questions, we've got some interior design questions. They're all over the place, which I like. I like the randomness. So let's get into it. Have I ever worked with any celebrities? You nosy. You real nosy. I have worked with a few. I won't reveal the names because that's what NDA is for. I know that's right. But yeah, they're a real pleasure to work with. All of my clients give me something every time in terms of an experience and a learning curve. You know, not every client is the same, but I'm able to apply my knowledge in different ways. I've been really, really privileged to work with some well-known people within the UK, from social media, from music industry, things like that. So I feel really, really blessed, and I can't wait to work for more. I can't wait to be booked and busy and work with more people. Yeah, bitch. Work. What is my favorite trend right now? Me personally, I love the Japandi trend. Oh, it just speaks to my style, and it's definitely something that I can't see going anywhere, because it's a mix of Japanese minimalism as well as Scandinavian cool and natural materials and sleek design. So I don't feel like it's a trend that's going to disappear anytime soon. And to be honest with you, I'm going to be using that trend in my house when I buy it. So I'm very, very happy that it's a thing, but it wouldn't have mattered to me anyway, because I would still have it in my house. Zara home or H&M home? It's H&M home. It's gonna be H&M home. Zara home is good. Zara home's very, very good, but I feel like H&M home's a lot more relatable. Like H&M home, they have some price points where you're like, no ma'am. But H&M home, they will always change it. Like there's certain styles that you sleep, they'll be gone. So it's giving me very much like TK Maxx vibes, in the sense where if you don't get it now, it's gonna be gone. So I really, really like H&M home. So yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Will you ever start selling products? I see you. So the answer is yes. Yes, I will be selling products. I'm not going to reveal what those products are. You'll have to stay tuned for that. So, you know, like I've been saying, make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, so you don't miss out on the drop. I don't want to hear anything from people, oh, I didn't get it. It's not my business. I told you what to do. You need to listen. Hey, you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck, don't say nothing, don't speak to me, don't look at me. What services do you offer? So I'm an interior designer, so I can also create 2D plans using certain software. I can create 3D renders using particular software, so you can actually visualize what the space looks like before we put any furniture in. I can actually do styling, personal shopping. We can actually go through and actually make sure that everything is up to code in terms of supplying information and planning permission and all these other things. I actually do consultancy as well. So yeah, if you actively don't need me to do anything, I can actually consult and advise. I can actually project manage as well. The list is endless. This is endless. But if you want to see a full list of the services that I offer, please go to www.designbycarly.co.uk, and you'll be able to see on the services tab all of the services that I offer, as well as my portfolio, where you can see previous examples of my work, and you can also see clients that I've worked with in the past as well. What's the biggest or smallest budget you've ever worked with? I'd say the smallest budget was about 2,000, which is moderate. Biggest budget, 150,000 is the biggest budget, which was for one room. And by the time you're doing all the stuff that the client wants, that money starts to look real small. But in actual fact, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for one room. That was a really good project. That was a really good project. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, 2,000 to 150,000. It doesn't matter how much budget you have. It's about what you're spending it on. And I feel like it's really important. Try not to focus too much on the budget. If it's used in the right places, you'll get the most out of it. Do you design only residential homes? No, I don't. So in the past, I've actually designed residential homes. I've done events in terms of like christenings, weddings, you name it, I can design it. I can apply my knowledge to anything, and I'm open to any kind of challenge when it comes to interior design. And I love what I do, so anything I can apply my knowledge to, I am open to it. So if anyone has any inquiries, would like me to help you with anything, send me an email, contact@designbycarly.co.uk, or if it's easier for you, shoot me a DM and then we can move it to WhatsApp. I have a budget of £4,000. Should I decorate my master bedroom to the nines, or should I decorate my whole apartment? Ooh. So it depends on what your usage of your apartment is. So for example, if you've now been working, used to working and traveling for work, and now all of a sudden you're working from home and your space isn't really up to your standards, it would be wise to invest your 4K across the whole apartment so you get the benefit across the house. But if you spend the majority of the time in your bedroom, I would invest in your bedroom. Some people cocoon in their bedroom and don't leave. They have a fridge in there, they have their TV. If they've got an ensuite, they have no reason to leave apart from to cook. So it all depends on how you use your property and where you spend most of your time. If you are going from space to space, it would be good to spread the cost across the whole apartment. But if you only really use your master bedroom, then I would definitely invest the money in that space. Who is your hero? As cliched as it sounds, it is my mom. Like, my mom is my best friend, and she has gone through so much in her life and has bounced back every single time through adversity, through financial issues. She has overcome it, and it's really inspiring. So my mom is definitely my hero. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? Now, if Trump was still in office, which thank God he is not, I wouldn't have said America, but I still would like to live in America. I don't know where. I feel like Atlanta speaks to me, LA speaks to me, New York speaks to me. I don't know where in particular, but it would be in America somewhere. I think Atlanta is on top of the list. If it is LA, I'd want to be somewhere where there's a large group of black people, where I can immerse myself in culture. Like, Insecure gave me a really good insight into what life would be like in LA as a black female, as well as Girlfriends. Like, it just looks so metropolitan and so culturally diverse. Like, I feel like I would fit right in, so that's definitely where I would live. What is my biggest fear? Ooh, some of these questions are good. My biggest fear would be that I was to die and I didn't achieve what I want to achieve, and I'd always have like regrets. I know that's cliched as well, but it's true. Like, you have one life to live, you have to do what's gonna make you happy, and you also have to live your own life. Like, you can't live for anyone else. You have to do what's best for you. As long as it's not hurting anyone and you're not financially ripping people off, go for it. You have to go for it. So that's one of my biggest fears. What would I change about myself if I could? These thighs, honey. These thighs. No, if I could change something about myself, I'd say my impatience. I'm so impatient. Like, oh man, I'm so impatient. It is a flaw that I'm trying to work on, but I know I'm impatient. Like, even when I'm driving, if I'm out on public transport, if I'm in a shop, I can be really impatient. So I would like to improve on that if I was able to. What is my favorite thing about being an interior designer? I love seeing an idea that I had in my head that goes onto paper, that goes onto a computer. You do all the work behind the scenes, and then magically it's in front of you and it's coming to life, and the client loves it, and that's it, job done. I love seeing my idea come out of my head and go onto paper. It's one of the most rewarding things to know that something that you thought about one day has actually become a real thing. What makes me laugh the most? Being around my people makes me laugh the most, makes me the happiest. Sharing good moments, making memories, that kind of belly laugh and that kind of airy laugh where you cannot breathe. That is the best feeling ever. I miss that. I miss that. Super. Soon come. What would you sing at karaoke night? I'll probably sing Monica, So Gone. Listen, I'll be hitting them notes. I'll be hitting them notes. Yeah, new Monica. Woo! I'm not gonna give you a preview, you know, my throat. I'm not really prepared, but yeah, I'd sing Monica, So Gone. Do you like surprises? I love surprises. I love surprises. I love to be surprised. Like, I have no clue. I also love spontaneity. I think it's fun. Like, adds a bit of spice to life. Nothing you want is mundane and boring. You want a bit of surprise. I like that. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Okay, personally, I'd say I'd be married, maybe have 1 or 2 children, maybe 2 properties. Business-wise, I'd say I want to be able to have a studio, at least 3 or 4 employees, and we have a roster of high-balling clients, like international and local. That is what I'd want in 5 years. Yeah, that would be real nice. What is my favorite animal? Oh, now there's two. I love elephants. My goal is to go to Thailand and go to an elephant sanctuary and spend time with some elephants. And my second favorite is giraffes. Like, I want to go to the zoo and feed them. Aww. I know it's weird. I love giraffes and elephants. I love them. They're just so cute. I find them really cute. My favorite childhood memory was Christmases with my mom and my dad. And my dad used to do this really cute treasure hunt around the house for clues to find my presents. It was so cute. So cute. I'm definitely going to do that for my kids. So thank you so much for joining me on the second part of the Get to Know Me video. I hope you learned a little bit more about me, what I like and what I do and what makes me tick. It really makes me happy that you've reached this part in the video and you have supported me all along the way. Now, I know you can't just watch one video, so I'm going to link them at the end of the video. Pick another one because there's plenty to choose from. Thank you so much for joining me today on Design by Carly. I really do appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this video. Follow me on social media, especially my fave, TikTok, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Mwah.